So even in your quiet time, is there a particular story / memory that always comes back and it just makes you smile? And it could be the process of getting a particular story. It could be the story itself. But it could be randomly working out, doing power cleans, and your time in which you're getting some water, something pops in your head and you just start, what stories typically come to mind in the most random times, but it always brings a smile to your heart?
So there were a couple of stories that I missed, that I didn't see them, even though they were right in front of me. One was not a big deal, and the other one turned out to be a pretty big deal. So I used to cover the Nets, New Jersey Nets. That was my first beat job, and Larry Brown was the coach. Larry Brown, Hall of Fame coach. At the time, he was known as being mercurial. He would jump jobs, right? Larry Brown worked for everybody.
That's a new word, y'all. I didn't even know that word.
Right?
Mercurial,
like the thermometer, like the mercury.
Hey, I'm learning all this right now. Right? Thank you. Yes, real time.
So we used to go jogging. We'd go to a hotel. We'd run.
Right.
And most of the time, things would be sort of off the record because it's how you get to know people. You can't just be on the record all the time. So we were out jogging one day, and he started talking about Kansas, or started talking about some school, and da-da-da-da-da. He basically was telling me he was about to leave, but it's like I didn't see it.
Right.
Because I was trying to breathe, probably. And about 3 days later, rumor hits, and all of a sudden, I said, Larry, he said, I tried to tell you. I tried to give you the exclusive. But this one's even better. I started a magazine called Savoy in 2000. And we had launch parties in New York, and then we had one in Chicago. And one of the stories we did in an early issue was on a woman who was running the Transit Authority of Chicago. Big job, right?
Yeah.
Name was Valerie Jarrett. And so we did a story on Valerie. Now, it turns out Valerie also went to Stanford. We were in the same class, class of 78. I'm not sure I even knew that at the time.
Oh, that's even
but
better.
We did the story on Valerie. And so at the Chicago event, she came. And of course, I'm the editor-in-chief, right? So I'm in the spotlight, people coming over, saying hello. And so she comes over and she said, I want to introduce you to one of our local officials. And she said, Barack, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, excuse me? She said, Barack, I said, oh, okay, cool. Hey, brother.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Can't move it.
Very good. And it became...
yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I missed that one, right? And so it became frustrating because as things evolved and began to blow up, I couldn't get an interview with him. And it pissed me.
Yeah.
And I wasn't mad at myself, but it's like, even with Valerie, I mean, I was like,
one
he
call away.
He would interview with this person or that person. And maybe at the time, I think I'd moved on to Men's Fitness. And so I kind of wanted to put him on the cover and ended up going to Men's Journal. I was mad. That was hot. Ultimately, I did a story on Valerie when she became, and I don't think her official title was Chief of Staff, but she was his person at the White House. And so I interviewed her at the White House during his administration. And one of the stories she told was that when we get to Stanford, they have this thing called the Frosh Book. And they put your photos in the book. It's usually your high school photo. Some of them look good, some of them look pathetic.
Yeah.
And Valerie, great human being, grew up overseas, didn't have the best Frosh picture when she got there. And it was up on the wall. And she remembers she walked in and this guy looked at the picture and he looked at her and he just walked away. And I said, so do you remember who it was? She said, absolutely.